that she doesn't touch like me. Sure as hell don't fuck like me. No comparison, no she don't.
Hey guys, this is ChevyLegacee, and I will be doing a story time on how I met my first love. Now, everybody in this story time, names are completely changed, okay? So, this is not their real names. I wrote down their names so, like, I didn't get mixed up. So, me and my current boyfriend at the time, Mr. X, we was going together and everything, and I told him how I wanted to go see my father for the 4th of July. And, yeah, I left July 1st, and, I went out there with a close friend of mine. Mr. X found out, and he got upset and broke up with me on July 2nd. So me and we're gonna call her Jessica. So me and Jessica spent the 4th of July together. I didn't even get a chance to spend the 4th of July with my father, because me and that close friend of mine who I came up to New York with at the time did me dirty. Basically, my laptop got stolen. The laptop had my bus ticket and everything inside of it, so that was gone. My money was gone. So I was staying with Jessica at the time, and me and Jessica had fun. Jessica's my best friend and everything. So yeah, we did all of that. We went to the beach for the 4th of July. Jessica found her current boyfriend and everything, and she's happy with him, so I'm glad about that. But I told Romeo and Juliet about the whole situation, about me and Mr. X and how everything went down. So they told me to come and stay with them. So we did that and all, and me and Nicole was sitting there, and I was dancing and everything, because Chevy likes to dance, Chevy likes to twerk, So I was doing all of that. She was on her live one time, and our mutual friend, we're gonna call him Macho. That's the name, guys. We're gonna call him Macho. So Macho was saying how he was gonna come over and everything. So I was like, all right, cool, bet and everything. Since I haven't seen him in so many years, I told him when I see him, I'm gonna jump on him and everything. So he came with Marquise, and Marquise is the love of my life. Okay? So Macho came, and I seen him, I jumped on him, and Marquise was like, yo, Macho, why this little girl is jumping on you and everything like that, because I do look young, but I was 20 at the time,
Angie, I gave you all your cards.
And Macho was like, nah, be she's da-da-da-da-da, just giving him the rundown and everything, like how we're just friends. And so Macho was giving Marquise the rundown, nah, she's just a friend, we haven't seen each other in so long, she's this age, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So me and Marquise was talking and everything, and Marquise was like, yo, how old are you? I told him, yeah, I'm 20. He was like, nah, I don't believe you. You look kind of young and everything. So he was like, give me your ID, your birth certificate. And he wanted to check my social. Okay. So I gave him the information that he wanted. He looked at it, made sure it was real and everything. He was like, yo, this woman actually is and everything. Now, mind you, I was a little help. I ain't going to lie. So I was with this one dude, Irrelevant. And I was sleeping with him and everything. And I see Marquise and everything. So me and that Irrelevant, we're going to call him Irrelevant, Mr. Irrelevant. So me and Mr. Irrelevant was together, but we wasn't coupled up or anything like that. We were just fooling around. So Mr. Irrelevant asked did I want to go to the pool with him and all, with a few of his friends. So it was me, Nicole, Mr. Irrelevant, Marquise, and a few other people. We all just booked it to the pool and everything. And Mr. Irrelevant literally ignored me this whole time, but Marquise was upset because on the way there we was walking and talking and everything, And it's like how Mr. Irrelevant came up, I focused on Mr. Irrelevant, you know. But it wasn't just on Mr. Irrelevant. I was focusing on everybody, but he felt like I was focusing on Mr. Irrelevant even more, you know. So, Marquise got mad, and, yeah, he ain't talked to me on the whole time at the pool, basically. He ain't talked to me. Mr. Irrelevant kept on ditching me. Every time I see him, he would, like, swim somewhere else and hide behind people and everything like that. I don't care. He was talking to other females, not my fault. Mr. Irrelevant. So, after we get from the pool and everything, me and Marquise was talking and everything, and I was, like, telling him shit, you know. We were just talking and vibing. And then what happened? Shit. Me. Oh, yeah. And then we got to the house and everything, and I was in my bathing suit, right? So I went and I changed, and while I was changing in the room, me and Marquise was talking, and this is where things get a bit interesting, right? So while I'm sitting there and I'm changing, well, before I changed, I told everybody to get out the room, but Marquise was like the only one that was like, no, I'm staying here, we're gonna talk, you know, and get to know you type shit, right? So we was sitting there at first and we was talking and everything, and I was like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna just like change because I'm like, I want to get out this bathing suit. So I got there and I changed and everything, and he's like all up on me, touching me and kissing me and shit. And I'm like, no, I just want to get to know you. I just like want to talk and everything. But he pushed it forward. And you know, when a girl gets pushed to the limit, that no starts saying yes. So that's what I said. I said yes, and da 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 da, bada bing, bada boo. Colorfulness happened. And then after that, we were just still like talking and vibing and everything. And I was like, yo, I wanted to like get to know you first and everything like that. And yeah, that happened. And then basically our mutual friend, I don't know if it was Romeo, Juliet, or not Jessica, Romeo, Juliet, or Nicole. I don't know which one it was, but they was telling him like, oh, how I was with all his bros and everything like that, and how just fake shit, you know. And at the time, they supposed to be my friends too, you know. But I don't know what they actually told him because he didn't tell me. He just told me that I was doing him dirty and everything like that. So Marquise broke up with me, and I was kicked out of Romeo and Juliet's house. They asked me to leave, so I got my stuff up and I leave. So Mr. Tat, we're gonna call him that. Mr. Tat came and helped me because I didn't have nowhere to go. He was like, oh, I'm gonna help you find somewhere to go and everything. So Marquise was like, you know what, fuck it, fine, I'm gonna help you too, you know. But while me and Mr. Tat was like walking side by side, Marquise decides to walk like a block ahead. So when I call him and try and talk to him and figure out what's going on and shit, he just ignored me. So I was like, you know what, fine, fuck it. Now mind you, he had my ID in his pocket and I didn't even know at the time. So me and Mr. Tat, I forgot his name for a second. I was gonna call him by his name, but me and Mr. Tat was walking and talking and on. He was like, yo, if you like give it up to me, I'll help you with all of this. Mind you, my phone was stolen, no money, no place to go, and everything like that. I couldn't go back to Jessica's house because her grandmother was making a fuss about Jessica and her boat, right? And everything. So me and Mr. Tat, I gave it up to Mr. Tat. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I gave it up to Mr. Tat and everything. And yeah, shit happened, and I don't want to talk about that. That will be another video. Yes, I gave it up to Mr. Tat and everything, and on the way of him helping me find like a place to stay, I see my cousin. I gave my cousin a rundown and everything, and I went and stayed with my cousin for a few days. My cousin got in contact with my dad, you know, and we set it up to where I was gonna leave and go see my dad. But my cousin wanted to go to Romeo and Juliet's house and everything like that. And since I was with him, I had no choice but to go, you know. And Romeo and Juliet are the ones who stole my phone. I don't know which one did it, but they know who stole it and everything. So, me and my cousin went there and everything. And that's when, on our way to go there, because we was like 2 blocks away from their house. That's where we see Marquise. And Marquise was like, yo, I'm sorry, and da-da-da-da-da, I want to get back with you, and everything like that, you know? And, yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I got to think about it and all, and we got back together. While we was together and everything was good, like, it was good, and then I left and went to my dad's house. We was still talking on the phone and everything like that, and then my mom calls me with some emergency, and we moved from, well, I moved from my dad's house to my mom's house, and he moved from wherever he was in New York to my mom's house because I paid for him, and we just met up, and we took one bus from New York to my mom's house, and we stayed there. He met my mom, my siblings, and everything, and that's another story of what went down over there. Just a lot of drama. A lot. But I'll tell you that drama in another video. So, things was done, people was hurt, and all of that. A lot of crazy shit. And then we got kicked out of my mom's place. And we moved in with my friend for a while till we could get money to come back to New York to go to his mom's place. And we got at his mom's place. Things was good for a while. But then his baby mother didn't like the fact that I was living with him and his mom and everything. So he asked me to leave, and we broke up. And then what happened? Oh yeah, and then I asked his mom to drive me all the way to my dad's house because, like, I wasn't gonna stay there after he broke up with me and everything. Like if you don't want me there with you, I'm not gonna stay. Hi.
Where's my man?
I don't know, probably outside. So then,
That man's in the bathroom.
As usual.
then what? Yeah. So then I left and came to my dad's house and all, and he quit his job every day while he was working and moved to his baby mom's. And I don't know what happened while he was over there, but while I was over here, I was working, I was grinding, I was like trying to get my life back together after being brokenhearted, right? But then he messages me and was like, yo, I need help and all of this. And me being in love with him and everything, I helped him out. I brought him out here. He stayed. We wasn't together at first. I was talking to somebody. I let him know that I was talking to another person. And we actually started fooling around. And feelings started to, like, mend back together and everything. And we got back together. So,
regardless of all this new shit,
so
keep one of mama's can openers in the house.
me and Marquise got back together and everything, and things was fine until, like, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I think it was my jealousy. I'm always like want to know who he's talking to and everything like that because I'm insecure. I don't want him to leave me, but that's exactly what he did at the end of the day. So yeah. We was together, we met mutual friends, we worked the same job, the same shift and everything. And then one day he got paid and his stuff was already packed and he left. Yeah. Okay. And he left, and now I'm dealing with the heartbreak. So yeah, that is how I made my first love.